double bangers, double bangers, double bangers, double bangers. Listen, it's Friday. Let me do my elegant sunshine. It's Friday. Nah, you know I ain't that like that. Hey, Ryan, it's Friday. Double banger, double banger, double banger. So let's go ahead and get our guest on the line. Good evening, good evening. How are you?
Everything is wonderful. I can't complain.
Okay, first and foremost, let me just say salute. Tonight we giving you your flowers. You know, like, listen, I was like, Ryan, she was like, you always amped. I was like, I know, but the fact is, you guys are legends. You guys have paved the way. Of course, you got to give your flowers. And now I'm like, I never knew I'd be sitting here interviewing legends and hip hop OGs and things of that nature.
Well, here we are. Here we are. Anything's possible. You know what I mean?
Introduce yourself to the ones who may not know you, that will know you after tonight, because I've been talking about you.
Okay. Well, they call me Mikey D, a.k.a. Mikey Destruction. That's when I get angry with these other rappers. Or Playboy Mikey D, which was my original name that I adopted in 79, 80 when I first started rapping. A lot of people think I just picked that name up. Nah, that was my original name.
What made you pick that as the original name?
Well, back in those days, I had two partners. We started a group called the Grandmaster 3. One of my partners that introduced me to hip hop, his name was Ever-Loving Kid Ice. My other partner, he was Lovable Little B. You know, so I was Mikey Mike at first, and then I was Mikey D, but I needed one of those cool names too. So Playboy, that's what I adopted.
You know? People in here in the chat, hello everyone. They was like, y'all Playboy Mikey D in the building. Hello, Katie in St. Paul. Okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. You know, giving flowers where flowers is due.
No doubt. Speaking of flowers, them flowers got my damn allergies acting up right now. Yeah, oh, no. I've been like this all day.
I'm allergic to Benadryl, so I can't even take it. So it's like,
that's all right. It's only, my allergies last for about a week and a half, and then it's on to the next season, and I'm good.
That's good for you. Mine is all year. It's not seasonal. It's like, yeah.
Oh man. Yeah,
so okay, you guys started a group. Who put you guys on? Mm-hmm. How did you guys get on?
Well, what it was is Ever-Loving Kid Ice, his older brother Mike Action was a DJ back then. He's older than us, so he was actually at those events in the Bronx and in Harlem when the first generation MCs and the crews were doing their thing. So he would be at those events, and he would get those tapes. And being that Ever-Loving Kid Ice was the younger brother, he would steal the tape sometime, you know. And their grandmother, see, they were from Harlem, and their grandmother lived in Laurelton, Queens, right next door to where I was raised. So he brought the tape to us, 1979 or something like that. And I listened to Grandmaster Caz on that tape rapping, and it was off to the races after that. So we were young. We were about 12, 13, and we wanted to do what we heard on that tape, and that's how it all started. So shout out to the Cold Crush brothers and Mike Action for letting D-Money, a.k.a. Ever-Loving Kid Ice, steal those
shout
tapes.
out. Thank you for that, because look at what it produced. Now, you guys got put on that way. What's one of the wildest events you guys ever had to deal with as a group? Have you had?
Well, the Grandmaster 3, when we were doing it, we were so young. We weren't really out and about. We were just, you know, making cassette tapes and stuff like that. When I started going outside, like, let's say between the ages of let's say between 15 and 18, that's when stuff really started popping. And I think one of the illest times was I was doing a show at this place called Stony Brook University, the Stony Brook College. And I believe MC Light was just coming out at the time. So we were on the same card. And this is when I used to love drinking my damn quarts of Old English. And so I'm getting busy, and I got a little too close to the edge of the stage, and I kind of lost my balance, but I didn't fall into the crowd because they pushed me back up there. So I might have been the first rapper to do wave surfing or crowd surfing. You know what I'm saying? That had to be the illest time right there.
But you know that.
Yeah, you know, I'm young, crazy. You know, they pushed me back up there. So, and I didn't miss a beat with the rhyme either.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I love people to show, just because you're an artist, you're human too, and you're having fun, and there's little memorable things to, maybe we didn't know that, and now we do because of you sharing it. I always like to sit in a room and gain something from somebody else instead of just me always talking. I love to also share the knowledge and wealth. Like, come on, you could teach people who's coming in the game now how things was back in the day to what it was, like you said, cassette. Remember when we used to press record on the cassette if your favorite song came on and you prayed and pop and then it gets untwisted? You got to use the pencil or a pen.
Spin it around and all of that. I remember you had to use Scotch tape to tape it back up if it popped and all of that. Oh yeah, we were definitely creative.
We had to, especially when we did our mixtapes, and then God forbid you can't get the song again, and then you try everything to straighten it
out. Oh my God, they used to twist.
Rewind, then it goes.
Oh, see, you showing our age right now.
Oh, we don't.
Nah, it's all good though. Right. Tell my bones that though. Tell my bones
you
that.
Can get low. You be like, can I get back up? Can I get back up? Sometimes if you want to go.
I used to love to dance, you know, even though I couldn't dance, I could do a good two-step for a couple of hours, but my feet hurt now, you know what I mean? Shit. I got to sit down and watch everybody and just nod my head.
Have you guys toured outside of the country when you guys were together?
No, Grandmaster 3, we were too young. I didn't start going outside of the country until I was in my late 20s, actually. I think the first time I went out of the country, I went to London. A friend, this brother, when I first met Prit Kelsey over in London, he booked me to come over there. And that was the first time that I was on an airplane that damn long. And, you know, but that was my first experience of being abroad, and I loved it. Second time was a couple of years after that. My man Timid got me booked over in Japan. That was another long flight, you know, but well worth it. Yeah, overseas is great because they really embrace the culture the way that it was, you know. They embrace the dress, the talk, the walk, you know, everything about it. They don't even, like in Japan, when I was over there, they didn't even speak English, but they understood everything that I was spitting. Like they knew the words, but they couldn't speak English. That bugged me out. It was a beautiful thing, though. You know?
I just came back from London at the end of October, and I love London. I travel. My mother made sure we was traveling overseas when we were little. She was like, "Oh no, you're not gonna just be stuck in the hood. We go out. We expand." But yeah, London was beautiful. But Japan is on my list.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna love Japan. Only thing I didn't like about Japan, the only thing I didn't like was we were staying in like the midtown of Tokyo, right? And they got this intersection, right? When the light turns green, it's like a flood of people. It's the illest thing I've ever seen. You know what I mean? There's no jaywalking or none of that. Everybody's waiting patiently. But when that light turns and it's time for you to go, it's just a flood of people everywhere. I didn't like that.
I would have just closed my eyes and like, just let me know when we pass this.
Yeah. It was crazy. And you know, in Japan, we have hurricane season. They have like an earthquake season. I didn't know that. And we were on damn 29th floor of this building. Could you imagine if it was, I'd have had a heart attack. But it didn't happen. We still here. It's all good.
But about that, see, I learned something new right there because I had no idea. Wow.
Yeah.
Someone asked, hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in and your comments. A viewer said, when did freestyle battles begin?
Well, actually, freestyle battles, I guess they're talking about just rhyming against each other. The first one that I heard was it might not even... the first one that I heard was Kumo D versus Busy B when he attacked Busy like that. That was rapper to rapper. But prior to that, I heard Grandmaster Caz say a diss rhyme to a heckler in the audience. So that was really like the first battle rhyme that I heard because somebody was heckling Cold Crush and Caz just let him have it with a rhyme. I was like, oh, that was dope. But Busy B and Kumo D, I would say that was the first time that I've seen a rapper get at another rapper. And that once I saw that, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. That's when I found my voice in hip hop, you know, when I saw that. Kaz already put a battery in my back because his storytelling, his cadence, and everything made so much sense, and it was new to us. We like, wow, this is dope. Well, we wasn't even saying dope. We might have said this is fresh, you know, funky fresh or whatever. But yeah, but definitely Kumo D versus Busy B was the first time I heard it. And for me, I would say right after that is when I started being competitive. You know, I just was a little more arrogant, and it wasn't about rapping with the other rappers. It was about being better than the other rappers and spitting better rhymes. You know, we were very, very competitive. So that's when all of that started. So I'd say about maybe 81 or something like that.
And that's dope that you said that about Master Cash because, you know, like, hey, everybody, I see DJ Bilal. What's up, Bilal? And Anthony Jones, my cousin.
Anthony, yeah, he asked the question, right? Actually, he was the one that asked about the battle?
The person that asked about it was Look Up Sounds. And the original DJ Chaos, he said overseas embrace the culture more than that's facts because they show us more love. Like, listen, I was over there and they was, how you doing? What's your name? How you? And I was like, hey, I'm Sunshine, you know, because I know you and I'm over in another country, so let's just.
Yeah. No doubt. I feel you. And look, when I was over there, come on, I'm from New York, so you know, shit. When I used to go down south, my accent used to be what it was, but overseas, what? I was putting it on. Yeah, I'm from New York. Yeah. But yeah, those were times. But well, believe it or not, I believe right now I'm in my prime. I loved it back then, but I think I'm having more fun with it now.
That leads us to what's going on now, because I see you shaking and baking and moving and grooving. Let's talk about it, because, you know, I was leading up to that. So go ahead. What you up to now?
What it is I believe artists have more freedom now. With the social media, we're able to reach out and communicate a lot better. You know, I'm still having fun because, like, the way that I rap and my flow is I'm not going to say it's old school, new school, none of that. It's just timeless. You know, I can adapt to whatever. And my my content is mature now. It's, you know what I mean? I look silly spitting what my grandson is spitting. You know what I'm saying? So there are still adults that love authentic hip hop, and that's where I come in. I'm just here to inspire and motivate my peers that it's never too late. At the same time, educating the youth, like, yo, we do this. Instead of us separating, we should be educating and sticking together, you know. But I'm just having so much fun with it. I'm doing it from the heart, not from the pocket. I connected with another legend from Queens, Grandmaster Vic, who is he created what we know as the blends. This is when you take R&B record or one record, and then you play another record to make them both sound like one new record. Grandmaster Vic is the inventor. He created that. So we started a station called Rising to the Top Radio. The reason we call it Rising to the Top Radio is because Grandmaster Vic's his trade record was Rising to the Top. He used to have this cut. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? So when you heard that, you knew it was Grandmaster Vic. So we doing that. I'm still writing rhymes and I have my own distribution company called Pass the Torch. It's like I could drop music whenever I want to. I don't have a label to answer to and have them control me. I'm just having so much fun. It's just fun now. And guess what? Doing this interview with you, and as you can see, I'm at work because somebody once said, see, I take all negatives and I look for the positive in them. I'm an optimistic thinker. So when somebody once told me, don't quit your day job, I said, you know what? I work.
Yeah.
So I work and rap. You dig?
Let it pay the bills to where you can.
That's what I'm saying. So don't quit your day job. I won't. I'll work and I'll do what I love. And my job funds what I do. So I don't have to depend on nobody to take care of what I can do on my own. So I'm having fun.
Let them know, because I do too. Look, I got that 9 to 5, but I'm an entrepreneur 24 hours, 7 days a week. Boop, boop.
That's right. That's
Listen,
right. It is what it is, you know.
She said, no question, just statement. You are doper than most out currently. Period.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad people are like tuned into what I'm doing because like I said, I'm not trying to compete with anybody. Only one I compete with is myself, and that's it. I don't care what nobody says. I don't let nobody get in my head telling me what I should do and what I shouldn't do. Or, you know, the thing that kills me the most is when they say, if I was you, I would do this. And my thing is, you're not me, so you're not going to do it. You know, so I'm just having a ball. I'm having a ball. And look, I'm here with you. God damn it.
I said the same thing. I was like, ooh, I hope his wife don't get. I was like, it was just all fun. I was like, fine glass of fine wine, because you know, don't crack. We love. I'm like, I'm 46, and I still get proof. What?
Yeah. Nah, it's all good. My lady gets tickled by that. She's, you know, she's very secure. I always set boundaries. You know what I mean? She has nothing to worry about. You know, it's flattering and all of that, but my lady is very secure.
Wait, I was like, I hope it don't get taken out of context. I was like, I bug out. You know?
I see my little man, Casino Cam in the building. That's the young man from Shelby, North Carolina. If y'all look on my timeline, the young man that was rapping, he's in the chat. I see. Yep, little Casino Cam. He's dope. He's up and coming. Keep an eye open for him.
Now, you dropped a lot of nuggets and a lot of things. You got your own record label.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about anybody trying to hold you back and things to that nature. Now, what would be some good advice that you want to drop to the viewers for up and coming rappers or rappers that's in the game now? What little nuggets do you want to let them know and try to instill in them?
Well, definitely like I'm here. They consider me an OG, and I'm not an OG because I'm an original gangster. I'm an OG because I offer guidance. My position in this game is to be somebody that they can look at and learn from my mistakes, because I'm one of the few artists that actually made a lot of mistakes, but they all taught me valuable lessons. So the first thing I would say is, because it's an independent game now, stay on top of your business. I don't care what you do. If you record any type of music, the first thing you want to do is register that music. Just sign up with ASCAP, BMI, even Sound Exchange. Sound Exchange is free. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you register your songs, and be yourself. Be yourself. Do it from your heart. Don't try to ride a wave. Be the ocean and create the wave. You know what I mean? And don't let nobody discourage you. Do not let anyone discourage you. If it feels right for you, then it is right. You know what I mean? If it feels wrong to them, then it's wrong to them. Don't let that discourage you. And always be yourself. Do it from the heart, not from the pocket. Eventually, the stuff for your pocket will come if you follow those steps that I just gave you. You got to remember, this is show business. 10% of it is the show. The other 90%
real
is
talk.
the business.
Real talk right there. Okay. Someone said, what's your 5 top MCs?
Well, I have to be honest with you. My 5 top MCs are very biased. I base my 5 top MCs off of the influence they have on me, the way they motivated me, the way they inspired me to become the person that I am. So, number 1, Grandmaster Caz. Number 2, Kumo D. Number 3, Eddie OJ of the Clientele Brothers. Number 4, Will Seville of the Clientele Brothers. And number 5, the ladies love Cool J. Those are my top 5.
You saw that I had Silver Fox. I met up with him. I did an interview with him, I think, a year ago. And then Raya, who's out here while I'm out here in Atlantic City? Because I had to see my new edition. You know, finally I got to see them. I was trying to get backstage, but, you know, I couldn't.
My man Zodiac Fish Grease might have been there. You should have hollered at her.
I didn't know.
Speaking of Silver Fox, man, that's my man right there. The way Silver Fox inspired LL Cool J is the way that Eddie OJ inspired me. You know what I'm saying? So we got that in common. And we all know each other. All of us know each other. It's crazy. Silver Fox, a great dude. Actually, because LL Cool J used to hang out with us too. You know, me and L, we used to rap together as well. And when we went to the Rock the Bells festival, me and Silver Fox, we standing together, we front and center. And when L came on, man, we both wanted to cry. We were so proud of this mother effer. You should have saw us. We were like the biggest fans, you know what I mean? Because that's our man. Like, yo, look, you know?
I was too. Woo, it was hot that day, Lord. Yo, when those clouds went over the sun, I was like, "Ooh, thank you, Lord. Just 5 more minutes. Let it just cool down."
Yeah, it was hot, but it was beautiful.
So many beautiful things from that night. First and foremost, no fight. Everybody showed love. It was all love. So bombarded.
Yeah.
Loved it. Second thing, that food was slamming. Not food. Nas is chicken. Yo, I don't know what that ingredient sauce is, but baby.
Yeah. Bun B had burgers out there. Oh man, you had the smoothie bar with the lobsters P in them. Yeah, it was. You know what was funny? I finally bumped into Jadakiss and Chic. That was the first time we saw face to face since we made a record together back in 1994 called "Set It Off" on the Main Source album, and we haven't seen each other But it was all love, like we was back in the studio.
I was trying to run up to get a picture with them, but they was gone. I was like, dang. I was like, bob and weave. I was trying to bob and weave, bob and weave. I was like, damn, move. I'm trying to. And Silver was like, yeah, I was there. I was like, I was too. I was recording. Yo, Ice Cube. Yep. Everybody was like, I was like, I love Ice Cube out of all of them and NWA. I love Dre and stuff. Don't get me wrong. I love NWA. But out of the group, Ice Cube was always the one I loved the most because he kept it 100. And I followed their story and everything. So when he came out, I was like, he did show up. I was saying his songs and everything. The only thing I couldn't do was the crip walk because we ain't going to do that. And I don't know how to do that. I ain't even going to lie. Yeah. But I was trying. I always tried.
Right. Yeah.
And me, I was like, yo, yeah, let's go. They was like, I was like, y'all. That when LL came on.
Yeah. Came from under the stage and all that. I said, oh, this. And his DJ Z Trip is just dope.
Just the setup
everything was
alone, just how they set it up and how Fred, I was like,
Yeah. I wanted to go on the cruise that they got coming up, but me and that ocean water not get along yet. I have never been on a cruise. I'm still trying to conquer my fear. And I wanted to go, but I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. So if it's not on land, L, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, bro.
I was like, Bilal, you know how to swim? He was like, nope, I'll be in the little kiddie pool over here.
Heard up. Yeah.
Well, then I guess you wouldn't do horseback riding because I took my boys to Jamaica. We was horseback riding in the ocean, and we had fun.
Let me tell you something. I will get my feet in the ocean until, you know, when you walk out to the ocean, there's always this part where there's a whole bunch of clam shells. You know what I mean? That's as far as I go. And as far as horses, I don't do that no more. I used to go to summer camp in Queens, right? And then they used to, like, one weekend, they would send us to a dude ranch. I got on this horse one time. I was doing so well until they told us to walk them over to where they feed at. So the horse next to me was looking at my horse, and this sucker tried to bite my horse and bit my shoe. What? I got off my horse, walked through all of this and got the hell out of there. Never been back on a horse ever since. So y'all can have the horses in the ocean. You ain't got to worry about me. Seahorses, you know, I hate seahorses because of that.
No, that horse was having beef with the next horse next to us, and I was like, yo, hold on now. And guess what? They gave me the horse named Firecracker.
See what I'm saying? And I should be able to get along with horses because I'm Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, half man, half horse. But the hell with that. I'd rather be a Taurus the bull so I could just horn a motherfucker.
You just said something else. Probably everybody didn't know that you was rapping with LL and just being at Rock the Bells. And Silver did tell me. Silver was like, Mikey D is my boy right there. I was like, well, he's coming on in another week. He was like, I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Silver is my man. Silver is my man. Actually, so you know, Cool J was around my crew back in the days because, look, we had Ever-Loving Kid Ice, Lovable Little B, Loverboy TC, Romantic Lover Snow, Playboy Mikey D, Ladies Love Cool J. Boom. See, now Cool G Rap, he wasn't around our way, but he was definitely under Silver Fox wing with L. Now, when L used to leave Laurelton from hanging with us, L would jump on the bus and train to go see Silver Fox. Me, that car fare was going to Pop and Kim's to buy me another 40 ounce, okay? I wasn't getting no train. I wasn't spending my money on the bus. I was going to buy me another 40. And that's why I never went on the trains and stuff like that. But Cool G Rap is my man, too. Matter of fact, Cool G Rap was dating my cousin, Ma Barker. My Barker, her son is
Oh.
my little cousin, Marky. Yeah, so it's like the world is so small.
That's a beautiful thing. Now,
Somebody said, how old was I when I started rapping? So 1979, I was like
okay.
12, going on 13. I was 12, and
Let's see who else. Let's see what else. What else? Let's see who else. Oh man, I thought I would see you.
Seti Nash, my man right there. That's the YouTube king.
Okay,
Salute,
hello.
Seti. Yeah, Seti Nash. Y'all got to check him out on YouTube. That boy right there, he about his
Definitely
business.
will do. So, who do you have signed under you, or besides the young man you was talking about from South Carolina, anybody else, or are you nurturing or mentoring?
No, see that right there. I'd rather artists practice their independence, because the one thing that I don't want to do is be responsible for somebody else's finances and all of that, and especially under my watch. You know what I mean? So pass the torch. I'm the only one signed to me, because I feel like if anybody's gonna pimp my music, I'm gonna pimp myself. You know what I mean? But I would rather have artists under my wing, show them the ropes, so this way when they do go out there, they already know how to be independent and do it themselves. So you could look out for Casino Cam, look out for Razor. Y'all got to check my man Razor out, Rayza. He's dope. I'll keep them under my wings, so I make sure they don't make the mistakes that I made. I'd rather them be independent and do it on their own. They could do it. They don't need
I'm
no
gonna
crutch.
ask you, right?
You know what I mean?
Spit it.
Yep.
Spit it.
Huh?
Spit something. You know
what?
anything. Come on. Go. Let them know you're
Oh.
fire.
Mikey D, the rhyme heater and the leader of the pack, a loaded 9mm that'll meet you in the back of the club or the pub, drive your hearse to the church. Google search Mikey D, the baddest MC on earth, or Twitter a nigga. Wear your shades, the neck glitter, could never be bitter. So respect the babysitter. Took a seat back, but off the meat rack. Better believe that. I fell off, y'all niggas smoking. Where the weed at? I paved the way. Now I gotta save the day. Real legends don't die, we just fade away. Give me your reason to get even. If you do, you ain't leaving. If you lie, you ain't breathing no more. Day to evening, lights out, Mike's house, Big Cat, mice out. New rappers ain't a fraction of me. That I doubt. DJ Slice, Mercury, no Serato, just a mixer and a needle that'll fix you. Turntable that'll feed you hip hop from the Glock. Not that industry pop. I'll make the game stop until the elements drop. My team from Russia would love to reach out and touch you. Break your back, camel clutch you. Just for fucking with this knuckle, gotta breathe. Then pick it back up. Then I run these cats over like a Mick and Mac truck. Been rapping the game, so don't question the name. Since Rakim and Kane, I'm the best when I came. If you got a problem with it, you can meet me on the stage, or you can get your muscle on. Then meet me in the cage. Either way, I'm the truth. You know it. You can't deny my props. Salute.
Oh. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Yeah. Now, someone said, do you remember Lady Razmaster on the record with the Almighty Force Brothers?
Lady Razmataz, of course. Lady Razmataz. She's from Jamaica, Queens. She's dope. Actually, and the Almighty Force Brothers. Some brothers is from Queens too. They fire. They from, the same era and they still got it. Actually, me and Lady Razmataz is supposed to work on a joint called Beauty and the Beast, because she's beautiful and I'm a beast. Beauty and the Beast. That's what we're gonna do, and we still gonna do it. Summertime is coming. It's about to get hot outside.
Let's go. So do we know exactly around what time we should be looking for it to pop off?
Now, we kind of spontaneous with it. You never know. See, that's what being independent is all about. You could drop it at the drop of a dime whenever the feeling is right, whenever the mood is right. Then the time is right. Back then, we had to wait for the release date and do the marketing and this, that, and the other. Now we could drop it when we ready to drop it. So it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. I got some. Matter of fact, I just dropped the joint like 2 Fridays ago. You could go on all platforms. It's called Guess Who's Back. It's Mikey D featuring a brother named Kappa, the General. He's out in Missouri. It's that South meets the North. You know, got a EP coming out at the end of the month, actually. You know, we got the Rising to the Top radio. We are Rap Station, Chuck D's Rap Station. Ah, I'm excited.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so.
I love it. Artists that you would like to work with now, presently?
An artist that I would like to work with now, presently. What you mean, like a rapper or
anyone?
A new artist? I always wanted to work with Busta.
Put it out,
you know, but,
in the atmosphere.
Yeah, always wanted to work with Busta. See, I would have said Cannabis back in the days, but me and Cannabis, we already did our one too. So, oh, come on. LL, we need the Playboy Ladies Love joint. We need that.
Well, you already know. He already hit up Silver Fox to do something for Harlem Week on the radio, Rock the Bells.
Right, right. And he plays all my stuff on Rock the Bells too.
Yes.
Yeah, we need that Playboy Ladies Love joint. We need. That's my man. I think it's way overdue.
Ooh, what about you, LL, and Silver? That'd
be crazy. Now, if we do that, we would have to put Eddie OJ in the equation too, because
you know, do it.
Or Will Seville, but that's LL. Like the newer artists, I love the new artists. I love what they're doing, but it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't want to mix the old and the new. I'd rather the young be the young, the old be the old, and we just come together and have mutual respect. Like, respect me as the big brother. I respect you as the little brother. And you know what I'm saying? Instead of old school, new school, it's whole school. We all in the same school. I'm just a senior and you a freshman. But we still go to the same school.
I love that. So I really will be looking out for y'all doing a collabo. That would be fire. That would be straight bananas. But now
that'd be. I'm gonna tell y'all something that I ain't never tell nobody. When I was coming up, a lot of people used to compare me to LL, and there was even a time when I used to feed into the negative shit. So it was like a lot of peer pressure. So I would take shots at LL Cool J. You know, like going through the 80s and the 90s, there was a lot of tension between us, and a lot of it was created by me because, you know, I was just barking up the wrong tree at the time, and you know, he was moving up the charts, and I was still moving through the streets. You know what I mean? So I used to take shots at him. But there's one thing, and people used to say, "Yo, you go blah blah blah." But there's one thing for certain, and two things for sure. LL was the one person that I felt that I would have a problem with if he ever got tired of me poking the bear. Like, I would have a real problem with him. The rest of the rappers that I used to go at, I really wasn't worried because of who I was and how I was, but L had that same fire as I had. So I always felt like, damn, the only reason he ain't coming at me is because he's in a position to, whereas, you know what I mean? He has everything to lose and nothing to gain. And me, I had everything to gain and nothing to lose, but we would be just battling the same person. And I always felt like, yo, this motherfucker would give me a problem. You know, people didn't know that. And like I said, LL never bit none of my stuff or none of that. We used to beef about, you know, the Cool J cookies, but I had to stop drinking to realize, God damn it, we rap together. So what? I had Mikey D cereal. The Cool J cookies was to complement the Mikey D cereal. You know what I'm saying? We were a crew, you know. So it took me to stop drinking to realize that I was just barking up the wrong tree. I was bitter, and it is what it is. That's my man.
Yep.
I love him.
I said, brother, when you're young, it happens. Yeah, we all get it happens, but you know what? Being honest about it, being humble about it, that's a good thing. And to still be friends after all these years, and and for you to say I was at Rock the Bell and was just so proud to see him up on there. That's dumb. That is because you're giving flowers. You're giving flowers to flowers that's due, and respect to where the respect is. And I love that. And I love hearing the togetherness, the brotherhood after all these years. And that's a beautiful thing. And the world and society needs to see that, to maybe it'll rub off on the younger generation. Because growing up our era and now this era, I fear for my kids because it is totally different. Like,
back then we used to we used to do the reporting. You know what I'm saying? We rapped about what we saw. They rap about what they do. And it's like, a lot of us back then, we rapped about the things that, we made a lot of stuff up. We fictionalized a lot of stuff, being gangster, just that and the other, because that's what we saw in the movies and stuff like that. But these young guys, what they rap about, they really doing it. And that's crazy. You know what I mean? And some of these dudes is really talented, man. Some of them are really, really talented. Actually, they're all talented in their own way. You know what I'm saying? In their own way, they're talented. Bottom line, they're just misguided. That's all it is.
Ooh.
They need that guidance. That's all.
Okay, Anthony. Anthony said we need a hip-hop founders show. Let's put.
Yeah. And they're still alive. They're still alive. I haven't heard from Kool Herc in a while, but Grandmaster Caz, that's those guys are still here.
Yeah.
Melly Mel,
they're
still here.
Finally see Kumo D and Grandmaster Caz perform up here in Buffalo last year. I was out there in the audience, like, I had VIP because I was close. I was like, yeah, I paid those tickets. I was like, and all their songs came on, and I was going. People was like, "What you know about?" I said, "What y'all know about that?"
Oh, you up there in Buffalo? Shout out Griselda. They got that sound.
Now I'm over it. Okay, over it. The blue and the earthquake, a month back to back. All these winter storms this year. I'm over it. Fully, completely. I'm originally Long Island. Don't get this type of weather.
Okay.
It doesn't negative degree below zero. It don't get here. Yeah. No, I'm over.
Yeah. I hear you. I ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna stay right where
I know. How much longer do we have? Because I know you're working.
Hey, I'm good. I'm good until when your next guest come on. All right. I finished. I made sure I finished my work. I got all my trucks checked in. Everything is wonderful.
Okay,
I'm on my break now.
So name 5 fun facts about you that the internet don't know.
Fun facts. Sheesh. Let's see. 5 fun facts that the internet doesn't know. Mikey D, love the kids. I love the kids. You got to see me with I got 2 grandkids. I act silly around them. My niece, Ming Ming, she's 6. That's like my little homegirl. I love the kids. I love kids, Oh, look, I'm Playboy Mikey D, right? But Playboy stands for my swag, because I'm cool like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm happily in a relationship, 11 years, never cheated, none of that. So Playboy, when I first adopted it, that's what I wanted to be, because I was a little fast ass, as my grandmother would say. But now Playboy stands for the way I carry myself. Because remember, we were saying Playboy before we said player. Yo, what up, player? We used to say, yo, what up, Playboy? And stuff like that. But let me see, a fun fact that the internet doesn't know. Huh. I don't know. I think I'm pretty transparent. There's not much that the internet doesn't know about me.
Okay, my cousin. Okay, Judah Priest is in the building. Hey.
Hey, Judah, we got to do a show. Did Rob Schwartz tell you? We got to do that doggone song we did together with the Otis Joe. Y'all got to check that out. Animal Instinct, Killer Instinct, Insane, Judah Priest, Mikey D. Oh, my God. Look, you said, look, Judah, every time I talk to him, he talking about where his verse at. I be fronting on Judah. I don't know why. But no, you got to send me another track, Judah, because I couldn't rhyme off of the track you sent me. I couldn't do it. Judah said, I'm on the show. All right, yeah, we got a show coming up in, where did he say it was that? Jersey or Philly? It's coming up. We got time, like a month. I know that. But yeah, I don't know. Judah Priest always bullies me. It's my story and I'm sticking to it.
The other day, I was like, my bad. He was like, yo, sis, you in Atlantic City? I just saw it the other day and I was like, my bad. I was. But Judah got my cell phone number, so he could have texted me that, because when I was out there, so after the concert, I didn't go back to the hotel room right away. I hit the casino, and I don't do that but once in a blue moon. So I'm in AC. I hit the casino. Then I run into some brothers from Philly. We chilling at the roulette table, and every time I'm trying to get up, they was like, nah, sis, here, there's $50 more. Go ahead. So I only spent 50 of my own, and they was like, nah, you giving us good luck. I was like, I'm ready to go. It's 4:30 in the morning. They was like, let's go get breakfast. The whole roulette table was like, yeah, let's do it. I was like, I'm going to bed. I was like,
yeah. Oh,
it was
man.
just the vibe. It was the atmosphere. It was just all love at the concert. And then from the concert and stuff, it was like, yo, I finally saw a New Edition. Hank.
Yeah.
Key Sweat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was dope.
Okay,
dope.
I'm covering Wine Dance Day this year. I don't know if you read my special announcement. I'm with Blown Wolfer now. Now, remember, okay, but Belinda from Word Up Magazine and Too Hype, now we're Blown Wolfer, so I'm with her, and I'm covering certain events and things. And I'm covering Wine Dance Day. Why? Because one, I'm from LI all day, every day. And two, I was like, yeah, and it's the weekend. I don't have the boys. They're going to be with their dad. So I was like, yup, I'll be there. I'll be there. Anthony said, Mikey D, you need to pull up too. It's the second week of June, right, Anthony? I'll inbox you. I have the date, but it's in my phone. And Bilal, I was like, yo, Bilal, this would be dope if we get everybody we can to come to the event. I can take photo ops with everybody. We could put it in the Blown Wolfer for the biggest 50th hip-hop of the original, not gangsters, but the OGs, the original generals, passing down the torch and showing how it paved the way and things like that, because Chill Will's going to be there. And Bilal's putting out the word. Chill Will's putting out the word for everybody to try to come through. That would be dope to do a whole, you know how Word Up Magazine used to be on the walls and stuff, but for a Blown Wolf, like.
That's great. I was just in Blown with Wolfer. Matter of fact, I got the magazine in my office. I should go get it. I got the whole centerfold of Blown Wolfer. Okay. Yeah, like maybe 2 months ago. Yeah.
I'll text, unless your number changed. If it's the same number that I call you on, then I'll text you. If not, I'll inbox you, and then you need to give me your new number, because you to be having numbers left and right too. I'm like, my number ain't changed for 30 years. So I was like, I just don't answer for certain people anymore.
I changed my number a few times, especially when them damn bill collectors because I be like, nope, AT&T, I'm being harassed, and I did it like twice, and I'm good. This number right here, they don't get.
See, there you go. Hit the 804. Okay. Now, I love this. Yes, wine, dance, stay. I will inbox you or Bilal. I already told everybody, let's come through. Let's do it a big wine dance day. I was like, I just interviewed Rakem's son. I was like, maybe the goat will come out too, for wine dance day. Now, person.
Yeah, go.
Sorry for your loss.
I'll come through.
I know you guys have lost a lot for the past 2 years. Since the pandemic, hip hop has lost a lot of great ones, especially the ones you guys have come up with.
We just lost my man IU and Dave from De La Soul, and IU was right before him. Biz Markie.
I didn't have a chance because Bilal was trying to set it up for me and Biz to speak, but he passed before we could even do that, and his health went down. But we did a tribute to him. Bilal up, Dougie Fresh's son came on. We was taking turns. We did 4 hours. IG let us do 4 hours and didn't cut us off. We had people, we had 4 sections going. Somebody would, like, they'll stay on 15 minutes, say what they love about Biz, their story about Biz, and then they would leave and another person would jump on. It was all love. It was beautiful. It was just so beautiful. Yeah. But yeah, Granddaddy IU called me Nikki Sunshine. He gave me sunshine. I was like, IU, it's you, because only people call me Nikki now is family members that I grew up with. Now adults, don't call me Nikki. Call me Nicole. They were like, Nikki. So, right. So yeah, that was another hit to the hip hop industry. Then De La Soul hip hop. It's like you guys have been losing, and it's like we lose too because we grew up on your music. We grew up on you guys. You know what I mean? So it's like I didn't know them personally, but knew them by listening to their music and things to that nature. So we got to pay homage to you guys. I always say I like to pay the respect while you're here.
Right. Yeah. So, no doubt.
Anything else you want to leave anybody with? Tell them how to follow you. Do you have a YouTube page? Do you have a website? How can they get in touch with you? Things to that nature to work with you.
Well, I don't have a website now. I'm about to work on that. Speaking of website, because we are so close to the 50th anniversary of hip hop, I connected with some people. If you want to get a domain name for a website and you want it to be unique, we, instead of using .com or .org or .net, use .hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to try to go get your domain name, they like $34 right now. Just go to get.hiphop, and that's the website right there. But you can follow me on all social media outlets, Playboy Mikey D. That's it. Make sure y'all tune in to Rising to the Top Radio. We come on every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's on rapstation.com. You could download the app. They have a mobile app, Rap Station. Just click on Rap Station 365. Every Thursday at 9 p.m. we on there. We just set up a Mixcloud page, Rising to the Top. So Rising to the Top is RISIN, the number 2, the top, all one word, radio. And that's basically it. You can find us there. Grandmaster Vic and Mikey D, come on. This is the only place that you can hear exclusive blends from Grandmaster Vic. But our premiere was last night, and it was off the chain. I'm so excited. We are the kings from Queens. It's going down. We here, baby. We here.
They said Wine Dance Day, June 10th of this year. June 10th.
Okay, June 10th. Y'all got to keep reminding me. Throw me on a flyer or something. Let me
Bilal's
come.
putting the flyer together, putting shirts together and everything. I was like, Bilal, if it's a QQ for females, I'm a medium. But if it's a unisex and stuff, I was like, because, you know, I need it to fit. But, you know, when I'm hanging out, I like it to be a large so it can be loose. But if I'm covering something, you know, I need it to fit so it can be cute, because I'm going to make it cute. Oh, my goodness, like, nope. Trust, nobody's coming in. I was like, do not do that. I was like, if somebody's bothered, I'll give you a nod. Other than that, leave me alone and let me be me. Like, they was like, oh.
Oh, man.
I was like, look, yeah. I'm single. I'm mingling. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. They was like, no.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you for taking the time out. I really do. You don't understand. I appreciate you. I appreciate your music. I appreciate what you're doing. And I appreciate that you're still here doing it. And you're doing it. You know,
thanks for having me here. Thank you for sharing your platform with me. Shout out to my brother Todd Furtado. I see you, baby. Shout out.
Again, from our house to yours, thank you for tuning in. I'll be back in 3 minutes with my next interview with Alonzo.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh,
I'm gonna tune in. I'm gonna keep it live.
I've been having fire for the past 3 years. It's like, But I want to speak to you later off the air about things that I have coming through, and I'm gonna need a soundtrack, and I'm picking who I want as. We'll talk about it. Because you know. Thank you.
All right. So holla. Look, I ain't gonna say holla at your boy. I stopped saying that. Look, this is how I end my show. If you want to play games, go holla at your boy. If you want to learn game, come talk to your man. And I'm gone.
Have a great night.